All right, this is the second time I'm filming this because I just went off on a million tangents and it ended up being like a 35-minute video. So we're gonna try to get through this quicker. I'm gonna say I did way less documenting this week. I took almost no photos. Actually, I don't even know if I have any photos to show you. I do have some photos. But we're just gonna speed through what we ate this week because I didn't do a great job. And then we're gonna get into a grocery haul on a pantry challenge because that's how I rolled this week. So breakfast was pretty typical. Went through a boiled egg phase this week, so had that quite a bit. Had some scrambled eggs, some toast and danishes. We'll get to the danishes. It was my mom's birthday on the 23rd, so we did go out to lunch and we did have supper at my parents'. We had lobster rolls. My dad had tucked some away in the freezer from this summer. That was delicious. I got a cake, not including that in the, birthdays are exceptions. Expect one in February too. My dad has a birthday the first week, so, also, I can't remember if I talked about it. It was kind of in between week 3 and week 4, so I don't know if I already talked about it, but we had that pickled cauliflower that I talked about, I think, when I did the pantry tour. I don't know if I canned it in 2019 or 2020. It's been kicking around a long time. I tried rinsing it, washing it, drying it, breading it, air frying it. Still hate it. Threw it all out. Don't feel bad about it at all. We had spaghetti a couple times. Once was the first night of week 4, and once was this weekend with the kids. We used like our pizza sauce that I made. It's not super pizza saucy. It's more like flavored pasta sauce. So we used that. It was really good. Kids didn't even notice a difference. They really liked it. We had Caesar salad with that. We're working our way through the Caesar salad dressing. I'm really tired of Caesar salad, but we had 2 bottles in the fridge. Both were open, both like 2/3 or 3/4 full. We only have a little bit left in one, so we're almost there. Let's see, what else did we have? I made green curry. That was the green tomato curry that I canned. I stir-fried some tofu and mushrooms and added some sweet potatoes, served it over brown basmati rice. That was delicious. Had leftovers for lunch. Jarrett and I had a date night this week. We used the gift card my brother had given us for Christmas. And I had ravioli and I had the leftovers for lunch the next day. That was delicious. I made, when we had the kids, I made some drumsticks that we picked up. You'll see that in the grocery haul. Along with, I made fries out of turnip, sweet potato, and a couple of regular potatoes. That was the last of our regular potatoes. And then I put some carrots in a pot. Some of them were ours. Some of those were, you'll see in the grocery haul. And then on Friday when we went to get the kids, Jarrett and I went early. We took the day. We did this grocery haul, which I'll talk about, and we had lunch. We just went to a little taco place. I had a couple tacos. Jarrett had a burrito. Nice and light, easy peasy, and like a decent, reasonable price too. So that was basically what we had. There might have, there are holes in my documentation here, so there's a couple nights I have no idea. I don't know what we ate. But anyway, that's what we ate. So now to the groceries. So maybe 4 times a year, we like to go, there is a discount grocery store fairly close to where the kids live. And it, they get things that are in surplus from other stores, right? So they were having some sales and we wanted to take advantage. We also wanted to go to Costco. There were a few things we wanted to pick up. I think there were 3 things on our list. We came out with a few more than that, but not too many. And we both have been feeling a little bit like I just want a good steak or something, right? So actually steak and Brussels sprouts. We were both like, oh, I'd kill for like steak and Brussels sprouts. So steak was on sale. So we picked that up at one of the grocery stores. We had a gift card for it. So I'll get to the totals. I have everything kind of broken down like by category. I don't have it by store, but I can tell you that I'll give you the totals of what we spent. So I lost the receipt for the grocery store, but we have $20 left on that gift card. So in total, we've spent $80 on gift cards since January 1st. We spent $100 in groceries. In addition to that, we spent about $50 at Costco, and we spent about $90 at this discount grocery store. But the great thing about this discount grocery store is that it totals your savings as well. So we spent $90 and we saved $299.59. So I don't feel bad about a single dollar that we spent. So I will go through what we got and what the prices of things were. So for bread items at Costco, they have keto wraps that Jarrett and I both like. I don't like regular wraps anymore. And Jarrett doesn't really either. These are our preferred wraps. They're regularly $6.99 a pack. We got them for $4.99. We got two. We got bread on our gift card. We just got a loaf of white, a loaf of whole wheat. We knew we were having kids. There'd be lots of toast and sandwiches and stuff. And while we were walking around Costco, which you should never do, they had Danishes on sale. They were 2 packs of 4 for $12. So we got a pack of blueberry and a pack of almond. And the kids enjoyed those. So it was nice to have those. Frozen food wise, so Gateway is the name of that discount grocery store. At Gateway, they had salmon croquettes. We've had them before. We paid more than 97 cents a package for them, but they were on sale for 97 cents each. So we got 3, and that's easily 2 or 3 meals per bag for Jarrett and I. While we were there, we wanted to go to Gateway for peanut butter. They had chunky craft peanut butter, 2 kilograms for $4.97. That was sold out when we got there, but they just started bringing in, it was a case of breaded scallops. It was like about 5 pounds per case on for $24.97. And I can't remember what the total price was. Like they had it on the, the sticker there, but it was over $100. So we grabbed one of those. So, peanut butter, scallops, I think we got the better deal. We've had this garlic shrimp before. It was $4.97. I think that's what we paid for it before. It's really tasty, so we got one of those. That'll be like nice to go with a meal some night. We got a margarita pizza for $1.97, and we got 2 spinach pizzas for 97 cents each. Meat, we got a roasted chicken at Costco. That was one of our 3 things. I think it was those wraps, the chicken, and Brussels sprouts. But anyway, we did get that steak on our gift card, and it was a 4-pack for $12. So they're like those, sirloin strip steaks, and they were regularly, I think it was regularly $11 or $12 a pound. They were on for $5.99 a pound, so $12. That wasn't bad for 4 steaks. At Gateway, chicken legs were on sale. They were in packages of 8. One of the packages we got was $3.10. The other package was $2.70. So that was fantastic. And Jarrett wanted a smoked ham. They were 1.5 kilograms and they were $9.97. I have no idea what to do with these. I don't really love ham. I figure like sandwiches and, chunked up in a breakfast scramble or something. I don't know what else. If you guys have ideas, please let me know because I have no idea what to do with this ham. Beverages, we got an apple juice for the stepchildren, a crayon pineapple for Jarrett, and they had sparkling, those were both on our gift card. And they had at Gateway sparkling cranberry juice. Well, I guess it's like sparkling water with like 10% juice added. They were in cases of 6 for $2.97, so we got 2 of those. I figured that might help me out with the, you know, the pop situation. In addition to the caffeine, I also really like the carbonation. So at least this part has the carbonation. For dairy, we got a liter of cream. I can't remember where we got that. It was $3.99. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it was $3.99. It might have been Gateway. We got cottage cheese at Gateway. It was $1.47. We got feta. It was $2.97. And they had bacon shredded cheese. So it basically just has, it's shredded cheese with bacon bits in it, which we used to make mac and cheese when we had the kids. So if I didn't tell you we ate mac and cheese, we totally ate mac and cheese one night. So we got 2 of those. They were $3.97 each. For other, I hate Kraft Dinner. I begged Jarrett not to buy it, but he bought 3. They were 97 cents each. If I never have Kraft Dinner again, it'll be too soon. But unfortunately, one of our kids likes it. So we did get 3 of those. We got crackers on our gift card. They had packages of oatmeal, like the instant oatmeal. I think there's 8 per box. The box was $1.97, so that was great. One of the stepkids really likes instant oatmeal. And they had the dark chocolate chip it chunks for $1.97. And I really like it. I'm trying really hard to avoid sugar. Or like excess sugar, right? So if I'm having like a sweet craving, I have really taken to liking a spoonful of peanut butter with a couple of those chunks in it, and that usually is enough to satisfy me. At Gateway, they also had cases of crispy minis. They had 2 flavors, dill pickle and cheddar, so we got 1 of each. There's 14 bags per case, and they were $4.97 each, so you can't beat that either. For produce, Gateway had broccoli bunches, I'll say, for 97 cents each, so we got 3 of those. There's like, you know, 2 decent sized crowns, I think, per bundle. We got the Brussels sprouts at Costco. It was the very last bag that they had. I don't even know what was going on at Costco and Gateway on Friday. Oh my God, there was so many people. It was unreal. The lineups were unreal. For Gateway, we were lined up outside, which I only saw happen. I know it happens fairly regularly, but I've only been there once before when that happened, and that was during COVID. So it was packed. At Costco, we also got like an Asian salad mix. I was just dying for a salad that wasn't Caesar. So they were $3.99, and I haven't seen them that price around home anymore in a long time. So we did get one of those, and I find the Costco ones are bigger too. Like that'll feed us twice. We got black grapes at Gateway. They were $2.97. Jarrett had them. They had them there on sale one time, and Jarrett tried them, and he like won't. He's done with red and green grapes now. He's like, I only like the black grapes. Okay, and I don't know if you're familiar. If you're in Canada, I think it's all superstores. Like there's Great Canadian Real Canadian Superstore. We have Atlantic Superstore, whatever it's called. It's the superstores. They have a partnership with Flash Food, I think it's called. And they have a Flash app. And on that app, anything that the store wants to discount and get rid of, they can load up there. They have a picture, what the original price was, what the current price is, and you can purchase it right there. They put it in a cooler. You just go in and pick it up. I think it's the most awesome thing. I think there's more companies trying to make deals, like similar companies trying to make deals with these grocery chains, and I wish they would all jump on board. Like, man, I wish Sobeys would get on board. I think it diverts an awful lot of food, you know, going to waste. And we were able to get, I haven't seen it listed in the Flash app before, but since, you know, the whole lettuce fiasco, like since early December, Superstore has been doing, like when they have excess lettuce from making their in-house salads and stuff, they've been bagging it up and offering that for $1 to $2 for a giant bag of it. So they had that listed in the Flash app, so I grabbed one of those for $1. And like as an example, we had 2 Caesar salads as part of meals this weekend with the kids. So that's 4 of us eating like, you know, half a plate of Caesar salad, and there's still lettuce in there. Plus we made chicken sandwiches with like tons of lettuce on the sandwiches, and there's still enough lettuce in that bag that Jarrett and I can probably have 2 side salads like 2 different times. And I also got through that app, they put together produce boxes. So they're like boxes like this size, like maybe this tall. And they just put random produce in there, whatever they're trying to get rid of. So they take a picture so you can see in it what you're getting, and they number them. So the box that you purchase is the box that you get. And in that one, they had 3 peppers, a rutabaga, a small bunch of carrots, 5 onions, 2 pears, and an unknown citrus. It's kind of a funny color. We're not quite sure what it is. But anyway, I thought that was a really good deal. So I don't regret any of those dollars spent. You know, if you add up everything that we spent, including the gift cards, you know, what we spent on groceries, the gift cards, and this, you know, grocery haul that we did on Friday, we are at about $320 for the whole month. Any month, that is a great, you know, that's less than $100 a week. You know, by far, what is, like, it's $80 a week. And that's less than what we were typically spending. It's more in line with what I would like us to spend going forward. And a lot of these items, you know, they're restocking what we have managed to destock during this challenge. So I do want to continue doing this for February, but I want to do it without boxing myself into rules. So I think we met the rules. Like, you know, we spent $100 in groceries. We used $80 in gift cards. I said that from the beginning. And I also said, you know, if we had the opportunity to make it down and do this grocery haul, that I didn't want that to count against us either. So I think we met the rule. I think we met the conditions that I set out in the beginning of the challenge. But going into February, I want to just try to minimize our spending and try to eat more out of our freezer and our pantry. I don't want to, you know, say, I can only buy dairy and produce, or I can only buy this, that. Like, I think that's where I was feeling frustration maybe in week 2. Week 2 was a bad week. And this week I just was like, I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. So in order to avoid that, either of those situations, I think for February, we're just going to try to do our best. And I'll continue to report, you know, I'll try to keep better track and, you know, maybe take some videos in addition to some pictures of like some stuff that we're eating. But I think that's how we have to approach February. And I'm excited to do that. And I think to some extent, even after February is over, I think to some extent, some of these habits are going to stick. Because I know Jarrett certainly is appreciating, you know, we kind of divvy up the bills. And a lot of the times food falls into his side of the pile. And I think he's super appreciating, you know, not such a pull on his wallet this month, or at least he did until Friday. So we'll continue to practice some of these. And, you know, this summer, I have big plans for the garden. I want us to be able to preserve more than ever out of the garden. And I'm curious to see, another part of why I wanted to do this is to kind of document this year and how we're doing and what we're eating out of the pantry, how much of it is store-bought, how much of it is stuff that we've produced, because I hope there's a big difference between this year and next year. Next year, I want there to be a lot more of our homegrown and home preserved stuff that we're eating, and you know, it'll give us a goal to beat, right? So that's how week 4 went. I hope that was somewhat interesting to you, even if I'm the only one that watches this back. I think it will be useful for us to measure, you know, against going forward. Yeah, so if you managed to stick around, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I hope you come back, and we'll see you next time.